The typical adoption scenario starts with a meeting where someone says, we need to be doing something with AI. That's not exactly wrong, but it is a terrible project plan. What happens next is predictable. Somebody hands the mandate to do AI off to the IT team. The IT team picks a use case that seems technically interesting and they run a pilot. The pilot is a success by every technical standard, and then nothing. The organizations that avoid this pattern have one thing in common. They started with a business problem. A lot of teams have started with a pilot. What are some of the reasons that doesn't translate very well into full-scale production?
It's not necessarily about AI, it's about human nature, which is, well, how do I change my habits? And so really the friction is more, how are you going to incorporate a new habit that includes AI rather than doing things that you did before?
We are helping customers identify the what, like what do you want to achieve? Why do you want to achieve it? When we initiate that conversation, there are customers that come up with 3, 30, or even 100 use cases.
Right.
It's our job to ensure that we're able to help the customer shortlist based on impact. So it's very important to start with grounding AI in business outcomes, ensuring you're setting yourself up for success.
I think it's easy to want to do everything at once. To say, okay, let's take this entire process, front to back, top to bottom, all of the pieces, and let's try to create an agent that's going to fix everything at once, right? Are there pieces of that process that you could take and look at, make part of the agent or part of the AI chat? Sure, maybe you can do some of those things as an early first step.
It's okay for you to be a bit slower in the beginning to learn, because we know that we're going to get the results.
And then later on, add those additional features and functionality in. And so those are the things we often come across where, oh, we can't do that because we don't have this piece yet. Well, let's just get moving. Let's just get it started and let's get some ideas going. And then we can always, as I said, add those additional features and things on later.
Okay, so how much does he cost? Because I'm still looking at a bill here for $10,000 in crystals.
Right, so that is part of the package. He does apparently need those to power what he calls mana. The benefits will absolutely outweigh the costs, or so Balthazar, I mean, that's what he said. Let's say you've picked the right problem to tackle with AI. Your executives think it's good. You launch it and people keep working the exact same way they've always done. Your beautiful AI tool sits patient and unused while everyone files back to the workflows they already know and love. This is the adoption problem, and it may be harder than any other part of getting results from your AI initiative.
I tend to avoid the phrase POC. It's a proof of concept by definition. Intrinsically, you're proving concepts that have already been proven most times. And you can dedicate a lot of resources, a lot of time, talent, and treasure towards proving something that's already been proven. Right? So I tend to favor the phrase solution validation. I want to validate that this particular implementation of something makes more sense.
How can an organization define done for an AI proof of concept and that it's ready to move into a full-scale production?
I don't think it's ever done. It's iterative, it's non-linear. But if I had to define the done, it comes back to your success metrics. What was qualified as success metrics in the initial stage? Once you identify that qualifier, it would help you make the decision if we should progress to full scale.
Right.
It's done if you are able to make a business decision associated with it.
There's this notion of an executive alignment session that we provide that bridges that gap so that there's a structure and a framework by which you can prioritize AI use cases and figure out which ones are worth building.
Has anyone been trained on how to use it? Was it only because we've been getting quite a few complaints
So we did try to
tried.
run a training workshop, but Balthazar is kind of, let's say, old-fashioned
Yeah.
about his ideas around, us interfering with what he calls the arcane mysteries of the many universes.
Yeah. In his words, the arcane cannot possibly be comprehended by a human mind.
So we figured it was best to just sort of let him do his thing, and, the benefits will manifest.
All right. And how much longer do we have to have the wizard around?
So, about that, we did have to sign a blood pact that apparently lasts, I think it was until...
The 14th blood moon of the new era,
we looked it up and it is
starting from this year, it's probably the 680th quarter.
680th, it's 3,000 years.
Yeah. Is that going to be a problem, or? Because we locked in the pricing now, so it helps us moving forward.